Thank you all for coming. Please buy the concessions at intermission. It all goes towards our school. There's flowers, cupcakes, and all that kind of stuff. And I know we all want to see the show, so I'm going to introduce a very important man, Dr. Norman Isaacs.
Thank you. Thank you, Allie. It's really great. This is my 20th year here. And again, I really appreciate all your support. We couldn't do this unless we had all of you here and you really trusted us. Makes a big, big difference. If you read the papers, next year I'll be going over to a charter high school of the arts. We're really excited that we can have a continuation of what we're doing here. We'll probably be over at Pierce College or a place very close to Pierce College. We'll know in about a week. However, we're going to have someone, the best possible person who could be here to take my place. That's Leah Bayless. And I'm going to need all of your support and all the kids in order to make this happen. Because, but she's the person who needs to be here. So she's just wonderful. Again, Leo Krupsek, our chorus teacher, has done just a phenomenal job. Stephanie Lappin, the director. Stephanie, she some way put this all together. These kids have 3 different classes. Charlotte Nephew, who's done all the dance programs. And over here we've got Sarah Kang, who you'll hear at when we do the Whiz, because we'll do a full pit orchestra with the Whiz, and she'll be here. I wanted to thank some people, Mr. Gottlieb, for supplying the sound system. Literally a multi-$1,000 program here. Really, if you saw Andy about 4 years ago, we couldn't hear most of the show. So we're going to try to get a new sound system. He's brought this sound system along with the sound technicians. Really appreciate it. We had 2 parents, Miriam Claire and Winnie Hiller, who came in and worked with our kids on an individual basis and did a real good job. Really appreciate them. And Joe, where's Joe DeGenero? I don't know where Joe is. Joe did the whole setup, all the screens, all by himself. And again, parents, thank you. There's just one more person I'd like you to meet, and Terry. This is Terry Riggs. Terry is responsible for us getting the charter. We could never have had a charter without Terry. She worked full-time every single day. And I guess I haven't met your husband, but I hear he's here, and I want to thank him for all the time that we've taken. It just really makes a difference. Thank you for loaning Terry to us. Anything else? Please turn off your cell phones. And again, thanks so much, everything. I know that you'll love the program.
sleep around here? Mama! Mommy! Shut your trap, Molly! Stop shoving the poor kid. She ain't doing nothing to you. She's keeping me awake, ain't she? No. You're keeping us awake. You want to make something out of it? Go back to sleep! It's all right, Molly. Annie's here.
I had another bad dream, Annie. It was my mama. She was walking away waving and I couldn't find her no more.
Low. It was only a dream, honey. Now you gotta go back to sleep.
Annie, read me your note.
Again?
Not
again.
Not again, Annie.
Again. Please take good care of our little darling. Her name is Annie. She was born
on October 28th. We will be back to get her soon.
We've left half
of a silver locket around her neck and kept the other half.
so that when we come back for her, you will know that she's our baby.
Gee, I dream about having a mother and father again. But you're lucky, Annie. You really got 'em.
I know. Somewhere. Maybe far away, or maybe real nearby. He may be pouring her coffee. She may be straightening his tie. Maybe in the house, all hidden by a hill. She's sitting playing piano. He's sitting paying a bill. Betcha they're young, betcha they're smart. Bet they collect things like ashtrays and art. Betcha they're good, why shouldn't they be? Their one mistake was giving up me. So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me baby. Maybe. It's okay, Molly. It's okay. Betcha he reads, betcha she sews. Maybe she's made me a closet of clothes. Maybe they're strict, as straight as a line. Don't really care as long as they're mine. So maybe now there's prayers, the last one's of its kind. Won't you please come get your baby? It's okay, Molly.
Oh my goodness! Every night the same thing. I'm sick and tired of this.
Come on, Molly. Come sleep with us.
Oh, Annie.
folks are never coming to get me. I gotta go find them.
Annie, you're crazy. Miss Hannigan will catch you.
And she'll take away all of our desserts.
Lollipop, can you think of anything but sweet?
It's 4 o'clock in the morning, Annie. Where will you go? I don't care. I'm getting out of here. Bye, Annie.
So long, dumbbell, and good luck.
I gotcha! I hear ya. I always hear ya. Get up. Get up!
Again.
Turn around. I said turn around. There. Now what do you say? What do you say?
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
Rotten orphan.
I'm not an orphan. My mother and father left a note saying they loved me and that they were coming back for me.
All of you, get up! Get up!
But it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
I know it's 4 o'clock in the morning. And you'll clean this jump till it shines like the top of the Chrysler.
Yes,
Miss Hannigan.
Why any kid would want to be an orphan, I'll never know. By the way, we're not having hot mush for breakfast. And if you complain, there will be no mush. This place will be spick and span. And if you skip the corners, there won't be any lunch. Get to work. Now!
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of treated, we get tricked. Instead of kisses, we get kicked. It's a hard knock life. Got no ghost to speak of, so it's a hard knock row. We hope cotton blankets instead of wool, empty bellies. Instead of full, it's a hard knock life.
Don't it feel like the wind is always howling? Don't it seem like there's never any light? Once a day, don't you want to throw the towel? It's easier than putting up a fight.
No one's there when your dreams at night get creepy. No one cares if you grow or if you shrink. No one cries when your eyes are wet. From the crying you would think this place would sing. Oh, empty belly life, rotten smelly life, full of sorrow life, no tomorrow life.
Santa Claus we never see. Santa Claus, what's that? Who's he?
No one cares for you, a smidge, when you're in an orphanage. It's a hard knock life. Oh,
You'll stay up till this sun shines like the top of the Chrysler building.
kill from her chin,
Rotten orphans,
jab her with a safety pin,
little pig droppings.
make her drink a Mickey Fin.
Nobody loves you.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I'll work.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. No one cares for you, a smidge, when you're in an orphanage. It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life.
Good morning, my little pig droppings.
Good morning,
Miss Hannigan.
Well,
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan. I love you, Miss Hannigan. Heil Hannigan. I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
you! What are you doing in there? Get her out.
Nothing.
Get her out! Are you trying to kill the kid? All right now. Line up.
Laundry here. Oh, Miss Hannigan, please put some clothes on.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Morning, kids, clean sheets once a month, whether you need them or not.
Hello there, Mr. Bundles.
That's a very nice odor you have.
I don't even wear perfume. It must be my naturally sweet smell.
It's called smell of vodka.
I'm ready for my tumble with the bundles.
Oh, Miss Hannigan, how dare you? I'm sorry I threw you down.
That's okay. I like my men rough.
I never noticed how gorgeous you are. That mole, I mean beauty mark. It's quite hairy. I mean attractive. You know, I like my women hairy. Maybe we could go out sometime.
Maybe we could go out for a little drink, on the town.
You really think you need another drink? I mean, sure.
Maybe tonight.
No, I can't.
What a man. You call this place clean, Annie? Annie. Where's Annie?
Annie ain't here.
What do you mean Annie ain't here?
She just went with Mr. Bundles in the laundry bag.
Bundles? Police!
Apples, 2 for a nickel, apples.
Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs.
Hot dogs. Sir, Could you spare a hot dog for a poor little girl alone on the street?
Who do you think I am, kid? The Good Samaritan? Get lost! Take it from me, kid. You don't want any of his hot dogs. They're the real thing, if you know what I mean.
Huh?
Hot dogs? Rough.
That's not true.
Blame me, kid. I'm the dog catcher. What I don't catch, he does.
Ma'am, could you donate an apple to the orphan's picnic?
Sure, kid, why not? No one's buying them anyway.
Gee, thanks.
Say, kid, when's this orphan's picnic?
As soon as I take a bite. Everything's gonna be okay. If not today, well... The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with the day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, I love ya, tomorrow, you're always a day away. The sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, I love ya, tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, I love ya, tomorrow, you're always a day
Hey, look at this. In Hoover they trusted, and now they are busted. Thousands of Americans today are living in makeshift towns called Hooverville. Hey, how's business?
7 million people in this town, you can't even sell one lousy apple.
And in New York City alone, there are more than a dozen Hoovervilles. Riverside Drive, Central Park. Hey, here we are, 59th Street Bridge.
Yay! Woo!
Excuse me, folks, but did anybody here leave a red-headed kid at an orphanage 10 years ago?
No.
Who are you, kid?
My name's Annie.
Welcome, Annie. Pleased to meet you, kid. Eat your fill.
Gee, thanks.
Hits the spot, don't it?
Hey, kid, what you doing out here this time of night?
I'm looking for my mom and dad. They're lost.
Lost, huh? And how long have you been looking for them?
10 years.
10 years?
Now that's lost.
Don't worry, kid. You'll find them.
You bet I'll find them.
Hey, there's something I haven't heard since 1928.
What?
Optimism. What do we gotta be optimistic about? Look at us. Life's a nightmare.
Well, you gotta have a dream
Traffic rattling overhead all night?
to wake you up from your nightmares.
Dreadful food?
It's better than nothing.
Empty pockets?
At least you got pockets.
Freezing fingers?
Like you got 'em empty pockets.
Live in this rubbish heap?
At least you're living.
Oh yeah, we're really living it up here.
And it's all thanks to
Herbert Hoover.
Today we're living in a shanty.
Today we're scrounging for a meal.
Today I'm stealing coal for fires. Who knew I could steal?
I used to winter in the tropics.
I spent my summers at the shore.
I used to throw away the papers. I don't anymore.
We'd like to thank you, Herbert Hoover, for really showing us the way. We'd like to thank you, Herbert Hoover, for making us what we are today.
Prosperity was around the corner.
A cozy cottage built for two.
And this blue heaven that you gave us, yes, we're turning blue. They offered us a Smith and Hoover. We paid attention and chose.
Not only did we pay attention, we paid through the nose.
In every pot he said a chicken, but Herbert Hoover he forgot.
Not only don't we have the chicken, we ain't got the pot.
Left behind a grateful nation, so Herbert hats are off to you. We're out to here with admiration.
Come down and have a little stew. Come down and share some Christmas dinner. Be sure to bring the missus too.
We've got no turkey for our stuffing.
Why don't we
Stuff you. Hey Herbie, we'd like to thank you, Herbert Hoover, for really showing us the way. You're a friend, you made us what we are today. Come again, Herb. All right. Move along. All you bums out of here.
They're not bums.
We're tearing down this junk pile now.
Mutt?
Hi, cutie. What's your name? I mean, Sandy. I've been looking all over for ya.
You mean to tell me that this is your dog?
Yep. She's my dog.
Why didn't you mention her before?
Well, I didn't want you to catch her. But you don't have to worry anymore. She's with me.
All right. Looks like you got yourself a dog. Don't let me catch her out here alone again, or she's all mine.
You.
Oh, no, you stay away from her!
What's the trouble here?
Nothing else.
Don't I know you?
No.
Where are your parents?
They're somewhere around.
Hey, you're one of Miss Hannigan's brats. Let's go.
No joke, ain't got no dollar bill.
No dollar bill. Ain't got a nickel for a pickle or a candy bar.
And I feel like I never will.
Got the blues and no shoes.
What will tomorrow be?
What will it be? 1932 has brought me down some, and I'm scared of 33. No wardrobe. No plans.
No oatmeal. And no band.
That part. No future. No sky above.
One thing I know, I still got love.
Got no shelter. Got no place.
Just this silly, silly smile on my face. Well, I'm broke, but that's okay. Shooba-dooba-dooba-da-bay. That's right.
Well, we're broke, but that's okay. Shabba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee.
The monster. What do you got there? I did that! Get out of my sight, all of you! Oh my goodness, if only my mother was still alive.
Miss Hannigan, you know your shiny satin souvenir pillow you got from Coney Island?
Yeah.
Molly just threw up on it. Isn't it time for your favorite radio show as the heart burns?
Oh yeah. Get me that pen and paper off of my desk.
What's it for?
I'm writing a note to myself. Whip orphans later! Now which you orphans were in here? Oh, I'll just whip you all!
Kiss me like only you can.
Oh, Hank!
Kiss me like only you can.
Oh, Hank! No one kisses like you! Get out of here! Little girls, everywhere I turn I can see them. Little girls, night and day I eat, sleep, and breathe them. I'm an ordinary woman with feelings. I'd like a man to nibble on mine. But I'll admit, no man has bit. So how come I'm the mother of the year? Little cheeks, little teeth, everything around me is little. If I bring little nags, surely I would get an acquittal. Some women are dripping with diamonds. Some women are are dripping with pearls. Lucky me, look at what I'm dripping with. Little girls. How I hate little shoes, little socks, and each little bloomer. I'd have cracked years ago if it weren't for my sense of humor. Someday I'll step on their freckles. One night I'll straighten their curls. Send the blood, send the blue, anything that you can do to little girls. Get off of my phone, you little brat! Someday I'll land in that nut house with all the nuts and the squirrels. There I'll stay tucked away till the prohibition of little Yeah, come in.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Officer Wood! Back so soon. Couldn't resist the almost Hannigan charm.
No, I found your runaway.
Oh, thank you, officer!
She was in one of them Hoovervilles down by the river with a bunch of them bums.
They're not bums! Oh, poor pumpkin out in the freezing cold in just this thin sweater. Oh, and who's this cute little pooch with you? Isn't she cute? Thank you so much, officer.
All in the line of duty. And don't let me catch you away from this nice lady again.
Bye-bye, officer.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Now I'm going to have your head. And the next time you walk out of this building, it'll be 1953! Well, are you glad to be back? Huh?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Liar. What's the one thing I always taught you? Never tell a lie. Well, what's the one thing I always taught you?
Never tell a lie, Miss Hannigan.
You're on my last nerve. Annie, get over here. Molly, my flask, you spilled it again. Hold it! Hold it, I said! Annie, hold the flask! Come in.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan. I'm Grace Farrell. The Board of Orphans sent me.
I can explain everything. Sassy likes the belt. You gotta believe me. And I don't starve them. The longest they go without food is a week. And those choke marks of Molly, she swears I did it. But I never touched a little brat.
Oh, no. That's not why I'm here.
Oh. Well, if it's beauty products you're peddling, look at me. I don't need any.
Miss Hannigan, I'm not peddling anything. I'm personal secretary to Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks.
Mr. Warbucks would like to invite an orphan to spend the Christmas holidays with him in his home.
I'm an orphan. I can be ready in 5 minutes. Well, what sort of an orphan are you looking for?
Well, she should be friendly and intelligent.
Mississippi, capital M-I-double-S-I-double-S-I-double-P, Mississippi.
And cheerful.
You shut up! And how old?
Oh, age doesn't really matter. Say 7 or 8, 9, 10? 10. 10 would be perfect. And, I almost forgot. Mr. Warbucks prefers red-headed children.
10. A redhead. I'm so sorry. We have absolutely no ovens like that around here, but you can try the oven and down the street.
Well, what about this child right here?
Hold it. Now you can have any orphan in this orphanage, but you can't have Anne. Why not? Because she's a drag!
Miss Hannigan. Then perhaps I should call the Board of Orphans. Sign it.
Listen.
Now, if you'll just get her coat. I'll take her along right now.
Coats. No. Kids don't have coats. This kid don't have no coat.
All right, then. We'll buy her one.
Oh boy!
Come along, dear. Mr. Warbucks' limousine is waiting outside.
Boy, I can hardly believe it.
Well, I'm sorry. You can't take your dog.
Why not? She's real good. She'll be quiet. Anyways, Miss Hannigan is going to send her to the sausage factory.
Bang, bang, bang!
That's terrible. I guess we'll have to bring her along.
Bye, kids! Getting up for Christmas! All right, dear!
Shut up, all of you! Get out of here!
Good afternoon, Miss Farrell.
Good afternoon, Drake. Mrs. Pugh, is the menu ready for this week?
Yes, Miss Farrell. I believe Mr. Warbucks will be very pleased. We'll start with shrimp caviar, spinach souffle, along with caviar for appetizers, roast beef spiced with rosemary, red potatoes, pudding en flambe topped with cherry jubilee.
And to drink?
Champagne, of course.
Oh boy, we're eating all that this week?
No, that's just for this evening. Annie, this is everybody. Everybody, this is Annie.
Hello, Annie. What are you doing?
I'm measuring you for your new wardrobe, my dear.
I'll be trying your baths, Miss Annie. At what temperature would you like your water?
Can I have it warm?
Of course.
What about her? She can have warm bath water as well. Annie, do you prefer your pillows fluffed or flat?
What's a pillow?
Silly little one. Would you like daisies or roses in your room?
Can I have both?
Of course.
Would you like breakfast in bed, or do you take it at the dining table?
Oh, I'll serve it wherever you like.
Oh, no. He'll be serving you breakfast. Now, what would you like to do first?
The windows. Then I can scrub the floors into the laundry.
Oh, fiddle faddle, Annie, you're our guest for Christmas. And for the next 2 weeks, you're going to have a swell time. Cecile will lay out all your
Green, no, blue is your color, I think.
Your bath is drawn by Mrs. Green.
So, no bubbles is better.
Annette comes in to make your bed.
The silk sheets? No, the satin ones, I think.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
The swimming pool is to the left.
Inside the house? Oh boy!
The tennis court is in the rear.
I've never seen the bracket.
Have an instructor here at noon. Get that Don Budge fellow if he's available.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
When you wake, ring for Drake. Drake will bring your tray. When you're through, Mrs. Pugh comes to take it away. No need to pick up any toy.
That's okay, I haven't got any anyways.
No finger will you lift, my dear. We have but one request. Please put us to the test.
I know I'm gonna like it here. We used to room in that tomb where I sit and freeze. Get me now, holy cow. Could someone pinch me, please?
Ow, she didn't mean it. We've never had a little girl.
I'm very, very glad to volunteer.
We hope you understand. Your wishes are command.
I know I'm gonna like it here.
Welcome.
Where's everybody? Welcome home, Mr. Warbucks.
Messages?
Yes, sir. President Roosevelt. He wants you to call him at the White House.
I'll get back to you tomorrow. Anyone else?
John D. Rockefeller and Harpo Marx.
Nothing urgent, but what did Harper want?
He didn't say.
Oh! What a horrible smell. Why do I smell dog? Who is that? Or what is it?
This is Annie, sir, and Sandy. The orphan will be staying with us for Christmas.
But that's not a boy! Orphans are boys.
I'm sorry, sir. You just said orphan.
Well, I suppose you'll have to do. Annie, huh? Annie, what's your last name, child?
Oh, I'm just little Annie, sir, Mr. Warbucks. I haven't got any last name that I know of.
So you're just Annie, huh?
Just Annie. And I'm sorry that I'm not a boy.
Oh, well. I don't suppose you'd like to meet Babe Ruth.
Oh, boy, sure! Who's Babe Ruth?
I just couldn't be happier that you're spending this Christmas with us. Oh, great. What are we supposed to do with this child?
It is her first night here, sir.
Oh, it is? Oh, well, Annie, your first night here. Would you like to go to a movie?
Golly, sure, Mr. Warbucks. I've heard a lot about them, but I've never been to one.
Yes, well, we'll have to do something about that right away. Grace, you take Annie to the movies.
Yes, sir.
Oh, gee.
Well, you see, Annie, I've just been away for
Oh,
6 weeks,
sure.
and
I know, that's okay, Mr. Warbucks.
Drake!
Yes, sir.
Coats!
Uh-huh.
Gracie will come to you, of course. Let's walk.
Walk to the Roxy?
Sure, why not? It's only 45 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Smell that? Fifth Avenue bus fumes. There's no air like the air of New York City. And you don't realize how much you miss it. The whole city. Until you've been away from it for a while. NYC, what is it about you? You're big, you're loud, you're tough. NYC, I go years without you, then I can't get enough.
Enough of cab drivers answering back in language far from pure.
Enough of frankfurters answering back, brother, you know you're
In NYC, too busy, too crazy, too hot, too cold.
Too late. I'm sold. Again. On NYC.
NYC, the shadows at sundown, the roofs that scrape the sky. NYC, the rich at the rundown.
The big parade goes by.
What other town has the Empire State and a mayor 5'2"?
No other town in the whole 48 can have compare with you. Oh, NYC, you make 'em all postcards.
You crowd,
you cramp
yourself the chef.
Amen for NYC. Come on, let's hurry. The shimmer of Times Square, the pulse,
the beat,
the drive.
You might say that I'm square, but I come alive.
The city's bright as a penny arcade. It blinks, it tilts, it rings.
To think that I've lived here all of my life and never seen these things.
NYC, the whole world keeps coming. By bus, by train, you can't explain. Thank you for... Just got here this morning. 3 bucks, 2 bags, 1 me. NYC, I give you fair warning. Up there in lights, I'll be. Go ask the Gershwins or Kaufman and Hart, the place they love the best. Though California pays big for their art, the fan mail comes addressed to NYC. Tomorrow a penthouse that's way up high. Tonight Give in, don't fight.
Good girl, good night.
Sleep tight in NYC.
Stop it. Oh, shh, shh. Is that her?
Yes.
Oh, shh. You two come from the same mother?
I said she was my sister, stupid.
I'm not stupid, stupid!
You're such a floozy.
What's a faloozy?
You.
Hey!
Hiya, sis. Long time no see.
Rooster. It never rains, but it pours. They finally let you out of jail, huh?
Sis, I'd like you to meet a good friend of mine from
Jersey City.
Jersey City. Miss Lily St. Regis.
Charmed, I'm sure. I'm named after the hotel.
Don't you just love Lily, sis?
Yeah, I'm nuts about it. Now get out of here and take the dumb Hotel St. Regis with you.
Come on, sis.
Can it? You're looking for another handout, huh?
I don't like what you're incinerating.
Nah, sis. I got an $80 check coming to me in the mail Thursday, and all I need is 10 to tide me over.
Rooster. Not even a nickel for the subway.
Come on, a $5 raggy?
I gotta laugh. You with all your big talk, gonna be living in Clover.
This ain't exactly Buckingham Palace.
Oh yeah? I get a steady salary. Free food, free gas, and electric. I'm doing all right.
Nah, sis. You're doing like I'm doing.
Lousy. Sorry.
Get out of here! The both of you! I get enough freeloaders already. You know, I'm just an ordinary woman. I get... Rooster!
Look at Annie out there, Mr. Warbucks. Isn't she precious?
She is, Grace. Since she's been here, I find myself looking at the world through different eyes, noticing things I've never noticed before. You know, Grace, you're awfully pretty when you smile.
Mr. Warbucks, I know you love business, money, capitalism, and power, but you do realize they're never going to love you back.
Grace, what are you trying to say?
Sir, can we keep Annie? Things have been so wonderful since she's been here, and
She means a lot to you, doesn't she? Well, she means a lot to me, too. Okay, we'll do it.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Oh, yeah. Farrell. What's the matter? Warbucks fed up with Annie already?
Oh, no. Mr. Warbucks is delighted with Annie.
How nice.
Yes, she and Mr. Warbucks go everywhere together, and she just loves her new coat. She never takes it off.
Never.
Never. Miss Hannigan, this has to be signed and sent back to the Board of Orphans by no later than 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
What for?
Well, you see, Mr. Warbucks is so pleased with Annie that he wants to adopt her.
This is wonderful news. Now let me get this wonderful news straight. Annie's gonna be the daughter of Warbucks, a millionaire.
Oh, no. The daughter of a billionaire.
A billionaire!
And Mr. Warbucks asked me to drop by in person to tell you that Annie won't be coming back here. Ever.
Ever? My. Would you excuse me for 1 moment? You got any more wonderful news for me?
That's all. Good day, Miss Hannigan.
Yeah, good day!
Annie, could we have a man-to-man talk?
Why, sure, Mr. Warbucks. I'll try my best.
Yes. Well, Annie, have you had a good time staying with me?
Leap and lizards, Mr. Warbucks. I've had the best time of my life.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. Annie, I have a present for you.
Golly, Mr. Warbucks, thank you.
It's a locket, Annie. For around your neck, I noticed the one you're wearing is broken, so I bought you a new one. See, Annie, I'd like to adopt you.
What?
See, Annie, I'd like to be your father.
Oh, I know what adoption is, Mr. Warbucks. Believe me, that's all we ever talk about in the orphanage. But I can't be adopted. You see, I have folks. They dropped me off at the orphanage when I was born because they were too poor to take care of me. They promised they would come and get me someday. That's why my locket's broken. They kept the other half. Still waiting for them to come get me. But if I could have my real mother and father, there's no one in the world I'd rather have for a father than you, Mr. Warbucks. But they're my folks. I gotta go find them.
And I'm going to help you, Annie.
All right, on the set, just a few more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hey, hobo man, hey, dapper Dan, you both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be Bob-Romilly, they stand at a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Ah, the lovely Boylan sisters.
Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe that matters.
So senator, so janitor, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Tonight, as a special heart tugger brought to you by yours truly, Bert Healy, and a little orphan named Annie. And here to talk about Annie is none other than the Wall Street tycoon, Oliver Warbucks.
Oh, that's me. Thank you, Bertie Healy. It's swell to be here. Swell? I don't say swell. Yes, swell to be on the Iodent Hour drop page.
I understand you're conducting a nationwide coast-to-coast search for Annie's parents.
I told you that before we came on the air. Are you crazy, man? Yes, Bertie Healy. Tonight, I'm taking a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents' drop page. Warbucks continues furthermore. Tonight, I'm offering a cash reward of $50,000 cash.
Oh, Mr. Warbucks.
So Annie's parents, if you're listening, please contact...
Oliver Warbucks interrupts. Yes, that's Oliver Warbucks at 987 5th Avenue, New York City, drop page.
If my parents are out there, please come to get me. I've been waiting my whole life.
Thank you, Bertie Healy, for having us on the air this evening, drop page.
This is Bert Healy saying good night from the Hour of Smiles.
So senator, so janitor, so long for a while, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile.
Gee, Annie's on the radio coast to coast. She's famous.
Wish I was on the radio. Me too. Nah, not me. Who wants to be on a dumb old radio?
I do. So for all the Hour of the Smiles family, this is Bert Healy saying, hey, hobo man, hey, dapper Dan, you both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be Bob-Romilly, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe that matters. Aha, the lovely Boylan sisters. So senator, so janitor, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed. No, you may wear the best. You're never fully dressed
Yeah, I heard her. Next thing you know, she'll be starring in her own musical. Now, what are you doing up so late? Get to bed, all of you! They never miss! Oh, Annie and that little red-headed brat. Oh, and her daddy Warbucks. A $50,000 reward. What I couldn't do with $50,000.
Excuse me, ma'am. Are you the lady that runs this here orphanage?
Unfortunately. Oh, Ralph, I'm scared. Something could have happened to her.
Shirley. It's gonna be all right, Shirley. She's gonna be here and she's gonna be ours again. Ma'am? 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 Was you working here 10 years ago?
Yeah. Well, we had terrible troubles back then, and we had to leave a baby here on the front stoop. Our little boy, girl, our Annie. Eddie. You're Annie's parents.
Yes, ma'am, we are.
I can't believe it. Annie's parents. What did you say it was from?
Oh, well, we come from a farm where they got lots of chickens, ducks, geese, and roosters.
I never would have done it with you when I hunter and
Yeah, fool, Jackie. And we're gonna fool big bucks, too.
get ourselves 50,000 big ones. You're such a baby. Get your foot out of the pant hole.
I'm not a baby. This is gonna be the best bungle job ever, Ed. I know a guy out in Brooklyn who can doctor himself a fake birth certificate. But we need your help.
Sure. I could help. A lot. But what's in it for me? Three-way split, Aggie. Half.
Half. 25 grand each. But, we gotta do it fast. Give them the old rooster razzle-dazzle. 2-3 minutes at the most. Get the money, get the kid, and get out of town.
Why don't we wait to see what she's got on Annie? See if she's worth 25 grand. You want details? I got the other half of Annie's locket. Locket? What locket? Well, when Annie's parents left her here, they planned on picking her back up again. They gave her a locket and kept the other half so they'd have something to claim with. Shortly after they were killed in a fire, the cops brought me on the job. So if Annie's parents could claim her with this locket, so can we.
Okay. So we'll go to Warbucks, get the kid, and Lil and me will meet you.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Easy Street.
I remember the way our sainted mother would sit and croon us her lullaby.
She'd say, kids, there's a place that's like no other. You gotta get there before you die.
Yeah, you don't get there by playing from the rule books.
You stack the aces.
You load the dice.
Mother dear, oh, we know you're down there listening. How can we follow your sweet advice to
Easy streets, easy streets, where you sleep till noon.
yeah.
She repeats to easy streets,
loss.
The little brat. It ain't fair, this here life is driving me nuts. While we get peanuts, she's living fat.
Maybe she holds the key, that little lady,
To getting Warbucks.
instead of less. Maybe we fix the game with something shady.
Where does that put on? Tell her.
Give you one guess.
Yes! Easy streets. Annie is a key. Yes, sirree.
Yes, sirree.
Yes, sirree. Yeah! Easy streets. Easy streets. That's where we're gonna be. That's where we're gonna be.
All we have had from President Roosevelt and his so-called brain trust is a lot of high-level talk and no actions. It's deeds we want from the White House, not words. In short, Mr. President, if you are listening, we have had enough of your fireside chats. It's time to...
Nothing but criticism, and more criticism. It's awful.
Eleanor, I see it. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Every cloud has a silver lining. You're never fully dressed without a smile. Ah, Oliver, good of you to have come.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Well, who is this we have here?
This is my good friend Annie. She so wanted to meet you, so I brought her along just to say hello.
Annie, of course. The little girl who sang on the radio last night.
Annie, this is President Roosevelt.
How do you do, President Roosevelt?
How do you do, Annie? You are truly as lovely as you sounded.
Thank you, President Roosevelt.
And this is the First Lady, Eleanor Roosevelt.
Hello, Mrs. Roosevelt.
How do you do, Annie?
Well, shall we begin?
Yes, if you don't mind, Annie.
No, that's quite all right, Oliver. Having a child on hands will keep us on our best behavior.
Thank you, Mr. President. Annie. Mr. President, in the words of Calvin Coolidge, the business of this country is business. We need to open our factories and get our workers back to work.
Well, according to the latest figures, 15 million Americans are now out of work. The stock market has taken another nosedive. Sit-down strikes, floods, riots, dust storms. And the FBI still hasn't caught Dillinger?
Well, at least we can all agree on one thing. The situation is hopeless and it's getting worse.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom
Annie,
dollar
it's not a good time
that
for singing in the Oval Office.
There'll be sun.
Please.
No, that's quite all right. It's still a free country. Go ahead, my dear.
Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're always a day away.
Yes, excuse me. This isn't for me, it's for you, Oliver. Hundreds of couples jamming outside street. Stop. Suggest you return to New York at once. Stop. Signed, Grace Farrell.
Well, Annie, it looks as though the Hour of Smiles has more listeners than we thought, huh, Annie?
Gee, hundreds of couples. One of them is bound to be my mother and father.
Well, Oliver, Annie, I suspect you best get back to New York, and quick.
Yes, if you don't mind, Mr. President, Eleanor. Annie?
Goodbye, Mr. and Mrs. President.
Goodbye, Annie.
Goodbye, Mr. President, and thank you.
No. Listen, a president should have around.
Franklin, what we've got to give this country is nothing more than a new outlook, a new concept, a new approach.
A new deal. Eleanor, I was right. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Miss Farrell, there's still no sign of Mr. Warbucks and Miss Annie.
Drake, look at these questionnaires. I've interviewed 1,246 people, all who claim to be her mother and father. Drake, I never knew there were so many dishonest people on the island of Manhattan.
Grace, we're back.
Where are they, Miss Farrell? Where are all the people?
Gone, dear. Come and gone.
Aw, gee.
None of them knew about the locket. I'm so sorry.
Mr. Warbucks, this has just come by from the special messenger of the FBI.
Ah, finally! J. Edgar has located the manufacturer of Annie's locket.
Leaf and lizards!
Yes, over 90,000 were made and sold.
Oh, gee.
Annie, I'm afraid J. Edgar doesn't think there's a chance of tracing your parents through the locket.
That's okay. If you can't find them, nobody can. Anyways, I guess a kid can get along without folks. You didn't turn out so bad.
Annie, I know I asked you before, but since it looks as though we can't find your folks, would you reconsider staying with us?
Of course, because I love you and Grace.
Well, what are we doing here all weepy? It's Christmas Eve. Let's celebrate. Everyone, I need you out here. We'll need flowers, caviar, the works, and presents, lots of presents.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this isn't just going to be an adoption, it's going to be a celebration. And you can have anyone in the world you want to come to it. Who would you like to have here?
Leaping lizards! Anyone in the world?
Yes.
Can I have all the orphans?
Of course. Why don't you give Mrs. Greer a list of everyone's names and she'll have F.A. Schwartz deliver toys within the hour.
Can Miss Hannigan come too?
Miss Hannigan too, why not? Oh, Andy, I'm the luckiest man in the world.
And now I'm the luckiest kid.
Mr. Warbucks, there's some people here to see you. They claim to be Annie's parents. A Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
Don't these people ever quit? It's Christmas.
They know about the locket.
Well then, I guess you better invite them in.
Yes, ma'am. Right this way, folks.
Excuse us, folks. Shirley, look, it's our little Annie.
Who are you?
Honey, we're your mom and dad.
Mudge. Mudge is the name. Ralph Mudge. And this is the wife, Shirley.
You never knew it, dear, but you're Annie Mudge.
We love you, Annie, but we had to leave you behind.
Mr. Mudge, is it? Well, we've seen a great number of people who...
I expect you'll be wanting to see some proof of who we are. Here's our driver's license and Annie's birth certificate.
Baby girl named Anne Elizabeth Mudge, born to Ralph and Shirley Mudge.
That's us.
New York, New York. October 28th, 1922. It was in her notes, sir.
Yes, I know, but it still doesn't quite make sense.
Please, you just gotta believe us. We got in this afternoon, and we went right to the orphanage to fetch our little Annie, and then the nice lady said she'd be here.
Oh, Annie, all the years I've dreamed of holding you in my arms again.
Here's something you wouldn't know about. When we left Annie at the orphanage, we gave her half a silver locket, so we...
Look, Ralph, Shanny's wearing it.
Oh, my God. And here's the part we kept.
Oh, thank goodness, Ralph. She's our Annie.
Yes, she is. Oh. Well, if you'd be getting Annie's things, we'd better be going home now.
No!
Wait a minute, Mr. Mudge. What about the money?
Money? Oh, we ain't got much.
So you haven't heard I've offered a check for $50,000 to anyone who can prove that Annie's parents.
No. Well, we don't want any money.
Right. We don't want no money for Annie.
On the other hand, I'm trucking it. On the other hand, remember the pig farm out in New Jersey? With $50,000, we can afford to raise Annie up right. Certified, huh? All I need to do is make it out to myself.
Yes, that's correct. Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning?
Yes, you wouldn't mind if Annie stayed here until tomorrow morning. Then
Oh,
you could come and pick her up.
No, sir. Whatever you say. Well, we better be getting back to our hotel.
Oh,
Bye, Annie.
Bye, Annie. Love.
Until tomorrow morning, and then you'll be spending the rest of your life with us. Bye now. Oh, pardon me, gorgeous.
Hey!
Hey!
Well, this is wonderful news, Annie.
Yes, wonderful news.
Annie has found her parents, and they seem to be a very nice couple.
Yeah, very nice. You're lucky, Annie.
Right, lucky.
Well, we should all celebrate finding Annie's parents. Hooray for Annie Mudge.
Hooray for Annie. Annie!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
I seem to have the same effect on everyone.
I've lost her. I've lost Annie.
Sir, that Mr. Mudge, I don't like him.
Mr. President, oh, Franklin, I need your help.
Of course, Oliver, anything I can do for you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mr. and Mrs. Warbucks.
You're up early.
Yes, well, my folks are coming to get me, so I thought I'd sit and wait for them here. Will you come and visit me sometime?
Yes, I'll see you, Annie.
You're up early, too.
Yes, we've been up all night. Annie, did you know that the President and the First Lady are here?
Really?
Yes. I've got something very difficult to tell you, and I'm going to have them help me tell you.
Merry Christmas, Mr. and Mrs. President.
Merry Christmas, Annie. Nice to see you again, Annie.
It's nice to see you, too.
Eleanor?
Annie, earlier this morning, the director of the FBI telephoned us with some very sad news.
Through the paper and handwriting on the note, we succeeded in tracing the true identity of your parents.
Yes, we already know that. Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
No, Annie, they aren't your parents. Your parents were David and Margaret Bennett.
David and Margaret Bennett? Who are they?
Oh, Annie.
So I'm an orphan after all, like the other kids?
Are you all right, Annie?
Yes, so I guess I always knew that.
Well, I love you, Annie Bennett.
And I love you too. But who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
The thing is, they knew about the locket. The locket, that's your key.
But nobody knew about the locket, except for us and the FBI, of course.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan!
And Miss Hannigan!
Mr. Warbucks, sir, Miss Hannigan and the children from the orphanage.
Miss Hannigan, I'm delighted to meet you.
I know you anywhere. You're the Oliver Warbucks, right?
Let me introduce you, everyone. This is my secretary, Miss Farrell, whom you've already met. President of the United States, the First Lady, and my butler Drake.
Hi, kids! Hi! Gee, what a great place!
Oh, what a dump.
Look, kids! There's presents here for all of us! Yes! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
A letter from the FBI.
Ah, now it all fits.
Eddie, come look at this.
Leaping lizards! Who would have guessed?
Leaping lizards!
Mr. Warbucks, sir. Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
Show them in, Drake.
Yes, sir.
There she is, Shirley. Well, we don't want to be wasting any time. Her suitcase. Oh, and the check.
Oh, yes, I almost forgot. Here it is, $50,000.
Thank you. Paid to the order of Ralph Mudge.
Oh, could you read it again?
Paid to the order of the jig is up.
The jig is up! Yes, the jig is
my
up.
God.
Daniel Francis Hannigan, also known as...
Rooster Hannigan, also known as Ralph Mudge, a.k.a. Danny the Dip.
Officer Ward, I believe Miss Hannigan is their accomplice. Arrest them all.
Me! I'd never seen these people till yesterday!
Come off it, Aggie!
Yeah, if me and Lils are taking the fall, so is you.
Annie! Tell them how good and nice I always was to you. Oh, Annie! The jig is up!
Gee, I'm sorry, Miss Hannigan, but remember what you always taught us. Never tell a lie!
Someday I'll land in the nut house with all the nuts in the square.
There I'll stay tucked away till the prohibition of little
Together at last,
Together forever,
we're tying a knot.
they never can sever.
I don't need sunshine now to turn my skies to blue.
I don't need anything but you.
You've wrapped me around that cute little finger. You made life a song, and you made me the singer.
And what's that bathtub tune you always ba-ba-boo?
Baba, anything but you.
Yesterday was playing the fool.
You can say that again.
Yesterday was playing the fool.
But that's
not now, that's then. I'm poor as a mouse.
I'm richer than Midas.
But nothing on earth could ever divide us. And if tomorrow I'm an apple seller too, I don't need anything but, I don't need anything but, I don't need anything but you.
some more presentations tomorrow night. Okay, because I know the directors, and there's so many people that made this show possible. I just have a few quick thank yous. The wonderful Patty Toll, I'd like to thank. She does hours of work. I know that a woman named Susan Holder really helped me to get all of this set up for the seats. I also wanted to thank Jasmine Shepard, who tirelessly worked with me in the office. Thank you. Clary Miller, Terry Scher, Betty St. Marie. I know there's so many more parents, so thank you from me to all the parents that helped out. We will again be doing more tomorrow night, but the kids, especially Cast A, they really want to thank the administrators and the directors for making this all possible. So first up, there is a man, the myth, the legend at the school, and Melanie Brooks has a quick...
Hey guys, I just wanted to thank Dr. Isaacs for making this night possible because without him, we would not have the performing arts at this school, and it would not be nearly as great if he wasn't here. And I just want to thank him so much, and we all want to thank him.
Okay. Next up, we have Stephanie Houston. We want something for Carol Morgan, and we also want to thank Leah Bayless, our two assistant principals that are here tonight, the kids.
We'd like to thank Miss Bayless because for all her hard work and dedication. And Miss Morgan, who helped out. Go up here. Yay.
Hi, I'm Maya, and this is Rachel. And we just want to thank Miss Miller.
I'm so surprised.
Because she put a lot of effort into getting our programs done and into getting the show. So we just want to give a big thank you to her.
Okay, moving on. We have Jenny DeJaneiro. Where's Jenny? She has a special, for someone she would like to thank.
I would like to thank Mr. Joe DeJaneiro, my father, who has put so much effort into this show. It is ridiculous how much.
And where's Joe? Thank you, Joe. I know, isn't that cute? And now, Davis LeDuc wants to thank someone with Diana Woodside.
All right, this is my accomplice, Diana Woodside. We are here to thank a very wonderful man who's helped me through my musical career and has really helped me through the 3 years that I've been here. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be able to sing well. So, thank you to Mr. Krupsek.
Okay, moving on, Emanuela. Where's Emanuela? And Max Epstein?
Okay, this is for Miss Nephew, and I want to say thank you for being such a great dance teacher and being so patient with all of us.
Miss Nephew. Okay, and next, Alex Sherman and Gabe, two 8th grade boys. They've got another special person. And who has the dog?
Hello. We would like to thank Miss Lappin for I would clap, but my hands are full. And Gabe and I have been here for 3 years, and it's just been magical working with you and helping us through these productions.
We have a gift, Miss Lappin, for your dog, and I don't know, it was a little treat. Anyway, we have a little dog biscuit for Maggie. Let's give Maggie the dog a, okay. And I'll find it. Thank you all for coming. There'll be more presentations tomorrow. Cast A, thanks. Drive safely.